With the new Eliminator 500, Kawasaki wants to wrest market share from the successful Honda CMX 500 Rebel. The new Ellie is very inexpensive and correspondingly simple in design. Tanya and Dietmar experienced that you can still have a lot of fun with it during an extensive test drive. Here is our ride report of the new fun bike from Japan. Kawasaki has had a cruiser in its range for many years, the Vulcan S. However, this has 61 horsepower and would first have to be throttled for A2 drivers. It is also heavier and also noticeably more expensive, €8,600, than the new Eliminator. This costs only €6,500 and comes with 47 horsepower. So it's already an A2 bike by default and looks quite similar to the Vulcan. It is only available in black. The Eliminator 500 is a great machine. It is 2.25 m long and has a wheelbase of 1.52 m, which makes it all the more surprising how easy it is to maneuver. This is due to the low weight of only 176 kilograms ready to drive. This is a great advantage, especially for people who are not quite so strong. The seat test is casual. The long tank makes long arms. Thanks to the low seat height of only 73 centimeters, you sit deep in the machine and get your feet on the ground very safely. The footrests are mounted in the middle, untypical for a cruiser. This results in a more naked bike-like sitting posture, i.e. nice and upright and comfortable, but not quite as active. The co-pilot will find a small seat cushion and unfortunately no handles, which can be ordered in the Kawasaki accessories shop. We wouldn't want to drive to Munich as a passenger, but it's enough to get to the quarry pond. The machine has a round LC cockpit with all kinds of displays such as gear, fuel level, temperature, revs and of course the speed. The technical equipment is rather sparse, but in our opinion it fits the bike perfectly. There are no other assistants apart from ABS, i.e. neither riding modes nor traction control. But you don't need that on a motorcycle with 45 horsepower and would only make the operation unnecessarily complicated. Surprisingly, the Eliminator can be paired with the smartphone? What this is all about, probably not even the Kawa people themselves know, but maybe this is supposed to be a tribute to the young target group, which considers such frippery on a cruiser to be indispensable. Well, the light comes completely in LED, including the turn signals, and a hazard warning light system is also on board. Of course, there is no automatic turn signal reset, as well as cornering lights or coming home or other light stuff. The sound of the Eliminator is extremely quiet when stationary. The nameplate shows only 87 dBA. The ostentatious exhaust, on the other hand, looks as if a hurricane is about to break loose, but it doesn't. While driving, however, the engine can be clearly heard, at least when accelerating, but overall the soundscape is very neighbor-friendly. So, seat test is done. We walked around the bike once, we checked the sound, now we can go on the road. Already on the first few meters it becomes clear, we are riding a fun bike here. I have never experienced any other cruiser as fluffy as the Eliminator, neither the CMX 500 Rebel and above all, of course, not the big ships from the USA. Due to its low weight, the Kawa is very easy and controllable to ride, so even a complete beginner should be able to cope with it easily. But the Eliminator is neither boring nor sluggish. The engine is lively and revving. The 45 horsepower sound thin, but on this machine they seem quite spirited. The inline twin willingly revs up to higher rev ranges and actually brings the Kawasaki forward faster than we would have thought. We also don't discover any holes at the bottom and in the middle of the revs. Kawasaki has done a great job with the further development of the already good 400. I'm already looking forward to testing the Z500. Everything else on the Eliminator 500 also works perfectly, brakes, chassis, controls, etc., all wonderful, although we have a partly very simple machine here. The box swing arm at the rear seems a bit loveless and the conventional telescopic fork is also not adjustable. We also have a single disc with axially bolted 2-piston calipers. No radial Brembos or Showa or anything like that, simple goods. But does that bother us? No. The machine brakes well, the suspension is wonderfully adjusted for the character of the bike and we simply overlook the simple switches and the dignified quality impression, and remember that this machine actually goes for €6,500 over the counter. Of course, there is no turn signal reset or high quality levers or anything else of high quality. But because Eli is so much fun, you forgive her with a smile. Kawasaki gives a 4-year warranty on the Eliminator and the service is due every 12,000 kilometers or once a year. Compared to the Honda CMX 500 Rebel, Benelli 502C, and Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650 competitions, the Kawasaki Eliminator 500 is the most affordable A2 cruiser. And even if it costs €7,000, we would still be talking about a very good offer. It is suitable for a variety of bikers, A2 riders anyway, but also returners, downsizers, or those people who are tired of their 350 kilograms battleship should be happy here. And of course everyone else who wants a second bike that shouldn't be so expensive and is a lot of fun. Man, Ellie is really a lot of fun. As soon as you sit on the bike, you forget about A2 performance, non-existent technology and the simple construction of the cruiser. On the contrary, the reduction to the essentials is even what makes the Eliminator 500 so charming. It rides well and everyone, really everyone, whether small or big, man or woman or anything in between, will feel safe on this machine and get off with a big grin. As I said, a real fun bike.
Drei, zwei, eins, los geht's. Zack. Oh, wenn das mal nicht schneller war. Flottes Kanönchen hier, die Ellie. So, 3, 2, 1, ab geht der Fuchs. Komm, schaffst du. Ja, locker, easy. 100. Easy, easy peasy, wirklich.